So eyes over here on our focus wall. Very quickly, our essential question we've been working on since last week is how can you use what you know to help others? So in our stories, we've been reading about helping others. Our story was The Talented Clementine. It is a realistic fiction. Who remembers what realistic fiction means? What does that mean, Miss Ivy?
It's like what isn't really happening.
Okay, so fiction means that the story is made up or real? It's made up, and because it's realistic, the events could really happen in real life. Our reading skill, we've been talking about point of view. First person, second person, and third person. So, repeat after me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mirror words.
Mirror words.
First person.
First person.
I, me, my.
I, me, my.
Second person.
Second person.
You, yours, yours.
You, yours, yours.
Third person.
Third person.
He, she, they.
He, she, they.
Good. So remember, first person, the narrator is in the story. That's when you're going to see those pronouns. I, me, my. In second person, the author is telling the story to you. And that's when you're going to see pronouns like you, your, and yours. And in third person, the narrator is telling the story, but they're not in it. So that's when you're going to see those pronouns he, she, and they. Our vocabulary words, very quickly. I'm going to say the word, then you're going to say the word. Achievement.
Achievement.
Apologize.
Apologize.
Attention. And our reading strategy has been to be able to ask and answer questions. So that's what we've been working on the last few days, is being able to generate those questions before we're reading, during our reading, and after we finish reading our story. So when I pull up our Google Classroom, I click 3rd grade 21-22. Now, if you look right on our screen, you're going to see Before Reading Jan. You can also find it under our heading Reading, either one. Or you can go to Classwork and go down till you find our heading Reading, and you are going to see right under Reading, you can raise your hand and ask it up, Before Reading Jan. If you click it, the link's going to give me a thumbs up. Look at this question. We're going to be reading the story Grandma Moses. Here's what I want you to do. If the question says write your name and the question that you have about the title, Grandma Moses. Remember your questioning words. Who, what, where, when, why, and how when writing your question. So to write your question, you're going to click that sticky note right below the arrow. It'll look like this. Then you're going to type in your answer. You have to put your name first or I'm not going to know who you are. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do it. Think about your questioning words. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Okay, so you see how Riley wrote hers? She said, Riley, what is the story about? That's how I want yours to be. Not just type your name, okay? Make sure you put your question with your name.
What's mine? I didn't mean to.
All right, Jordan, put yours back on there for me. Who is Grandma Moses? That's a really good question. What is Grandma Moses going to do? Okay. Jordan, who is Grandma Moses? Yeah, that's why you should have already had it out, ready to roll. Yep. Now, if you flip it on the back, you're going to see a graphic organizer. And you guys know I love graphic organizers. We already did our before reading question. Okay? You already wrote it on your sticky note and posted it online. So, one I'm going to write down is, who is Grandma Moses?
That's mine.
And right up here at the top, you're going to see that we are asking and answering questions in informational text. So this is connecting with our I can statement, that we can ask questions about title up at the top, Grandma Moses. Finger on the word grandma. You're going to read this story with me, the last word in every sentence. You're going to read out loud with me. Remember, I can tell if you're tracking because your fingers moving and your eyes are following along. Finger on the word grandma. Thinking it, Mary Robertson. So the question that we asked already was, who is Grandma Moses? What's her real name? What's the text say? Anna Mary Robertson. So is our question already been answered? One of the ones we've asked? Yeah, it was answered in the story. Now, I already have another question I'm going to ask. And this will be my during reading question. If her name is Anna Mary Robertson, why was she called Grandma Moses? Do we know yet? No, we don't know yet. So we're going to have to keep on reading and find out. Age of 12, Anna went to work for families who lived. She cooked and cleaned for. What was her husband's last name?
Moses.
So why was she called Grandma Moses?
Because her husband's name was Moses.
Good. The second question that I asked as I was reading, and it was my during reading question, was, if her name is Anna Mary Robertson, why was she called Grandma Moses? So in my second box, I'm going to write down my question. You write what I write. If, who. So put your finger on the word Anna. The paragraphs are numbered for you. So you're going to see the number 2, then you're going to see the word Anna. Put your finger on the word Anna. Last word of every sentence you're going to read with me. How old was she when she started painting?
75.
Good. Moses didn't have, and her nickname was Grandma Moses because why? How old was she when she started painting, Carter? 75. So why would they nickname her Grandma?
Because she's old. She's old.
Good, because she's older.
She's old.
That's a pretty interesting story, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's
She's a pretty cool lady.
What's her side?
Now, I want you to flip your paper. On the back, we're going to write an after reading question. Okay? What's a question we can ask after we're finished reading about Grandma Moses? What's a question you may have about her?
The world's best painter.
Okay, how did she become the world's best painter? I want you to think about this for a second. Jordan, get that off your head. If I look right here at paragraph 2, that first sentence tells me Anna Moses began painting when she was 75. If I loved doing something, would I wait until I was 75 to start doing it? No. So what's a question we can ask? Zoe, tell me. Why did she start painting when she was 75? That's not answered in the story, is it? No. Doesn't tell us why she waited to start painting until she was 75. So down here at the bottom, in your last box on your graphic organizer, but I want you to make a prediction. Why do you think she waited to start painting until she was 75? Oh, write it down. Ready, class?
Yes.
Hands and eyes? Oh. Let's try that again. Class?
Yes.
Hands and eyes. With a voice level of 0, return to your home seat. All right. So, I'm going to call on different groups. So, let's see here. Group number 3. Colton, what was your before reading question? organizer, and I wrote this in pen. So, it's Cricket, I'm sorry. Before reading questions, jot it down. So you're just looking at the title, the volcano summit. Do you have any questions? When you finish your task card, I want you to get on your McGraw-Hill app. On your McGraw-Hill app, if you go to your to-do list, I've got all your games posted that will help you review for your test tomorrow. So there's a vocabulary game.